Knowing how to create sexual chemistry with a woman that you're seeing is an essential part of advancing a romantic relationship. So in this video, I am going to share 8 of my favorite ways to turn a girl on. By the way, if we haven't met before, my name's Blaine, I'm a dating coach for men, and welcome to my channel. Before we dive in, it is important to note that these moves require different levels of intimacy. So if you are unsure if a woman is going to be comfortable with any of these things, it is best to skip it. Hold eye contact. Yeah, this one sounds basic, but so many guys screw it up. I want you to look into her eyes and hold eye contact for a couple seconds longer than feels natural. She'll probably smile, she might even look away, but that's okay. Eye contact is seriously hot. If she giggles or looks away, that's okay. You can keep holding eye contact. And if she says something like, "What?" because you're looking at her, then this is your chance to pay her a genuine compliment. The compliment you pay her depends on where you're at in your relationship, but a few ideas are, "I just think you look really stunning tonight," or "I can't take my eyes off of you, you have the most beautiful smile," or even, "You just look really sexy right now." Little intimate moments like this will turn her on, and it is your job to create them. Playfully tease her. Playful teasing is super flirty and can turn women on. If you're not sure where to start, just keep it simple and say something like, "You're trouble." You don't even need to say anything else, just float that out there, give her your most seductive smile, and see what she says. Or if you want to try something slightly more advanced, tease her about how good she looks in whatever she's wearing. You might say something like, "You look so seductive in that little black dress." And she might giggle or wonder aloud if she wore the right thing, or even ask if you like it. And that's your opportunity to pay her a genuine compliment. Say something like, "Yeah, I like it. I can't take my eyes off you." Letting a woman know that you desire her, even if it's in a teasing manner, does wonders for turning her on. And if you want further details on how exactly to tease, I have a video dedicated just to flirting and teasing that I'll link below. Create tension. Tension is sexy because it creates anticipation and requires restraint. If you want to turn a girl on, try creating tension with a line like, "You're not ready for what I'm gonna do to you later." Or, "You can't even imagine what I'm gonna do when we get home." Obviously, both of those messages have strong sexual undertones, so you should only use them on a woman who is comfortable with the physical intimacy that they suggest. So this is probably a woman that you have already been physically intimate with. There are tons of less sexual ways to turn a woman on by creating tension as well. The key is just that you want to spark curiosity, excitement, and tension. For example, you might plan a romantic surprise date for a woman you're seeing and not tell her what it is, but give her little hints to get her excited. It could be as simple as texting her, "Meet me at my place at 6 tomorrow evening. Wear something nice and get excited for a fun evening." If she pries for details, maintain the tension and say something like, "You'll just have to wait and find out." Well-executed and thoughtful surprises are a great way to turn women on with tension. Share a fantasy. We just covered how you can turn a woman on by making her wonder and not spelling it out word for word. But the opposite can be used to turn a woman on too. Sharing a fantasy, which entails describing what you want to happen in vivid detail, can be super hot. To keep this video PG, here are a few ideas that you'll need to complete yourself. As soon as I get home, I want to. I'm already thinking how I'm going to slip you out of that dress, and I thought it was so hot when you did fill in the blank last night. It should go without saying that these examples are sexually charged, so be thoughtful about whether it is appropriate to share them. If you've done the things that you're fantasizing about with the woman that you're talking to, she will probably be okay with it, and it will likely turn her on to hear you repeat your fantasies in detail. Touch her. It is scientifically proven that touch can do wonders for our emotional and physical health. If you're interested in the study, I'll link it below in the notes. And touch can be a great way to turn a woman on. If you're comfortable with touch, try putting your arms around her lower back and pulling her closer. Or putting your hand on her leg when you're seated next to each other. Or resting your hand on hers and lightly stroking your finger back and forth. All three moves, particularly when coupled with gentle stroking, can quickly create arousing experiences. If you're less experienced with touch, or you're worried it might be inappropriate or come off as creepy to initiate touch, test the waters by starting small. Touch her hand or her elbow or her shoulder and see how she reacts. I personally think the elbow is the least invasive place, so you can try leading her to your table by touching her elbow or touching her elbow across the table as you're chatting. And when in doubt, ask. If you want to do something physical, even if it's as simple as putting your arm around her or holding her hand, and you aren't sure she is going to be comfortable with it, ask her if you can. Confidently say, "Can I put my arm around you?" Kiss her. Maybe you know the song or the lyrics, "One kiss is all it takes." If you're seeing a woman and you want to turn her on, give her a passionate kiss. Kissing is romantic and is the gateway to more intimate physical activities, but kissing can absolutely be the destination in and of itself. Many women will reminisce about a great kiss months or even years after it happened. So do not rush the kiss. Last year, I surveyed over 1,000 American women and asked them what they wanted to see more of in the bedroom, and dozens of them just said kissing. And hundreds more said foreplay and implied that kissing was part of foreplay. In short, kissing is a great way to turn women on. Do what feels natural, ask your partner for feedback, and have fun with it. Give her a massage. I'm not exactly qualified to give advice on how to massage somebody. I'm a dating coach, not a masseuse. But the good news is you don't need to do anything overly complicated here. To turn a woman on with a massage, keep it simple. Invite her to sit in front of you. So for example, if you're on the couch, maybe she's on the floor or sitting between your legs. Then use your fingers and thumbs to gently massage her shoulders, along her neck, and her upper back. You can also run your fingers through her hair and play with her hair. That can feel really nice. And then pay attention to what she likes and ask for feedback, and then do more of that. Foot massages can also be a major turn on. Ask what your partner wants and go from there. Cuddle her. Cuddling might seem innocent, but a good cuddle can absolutely turn a woman on. If you're not sure where to start, when you're sitting on the couch together, try putting your arm around her and having her lean into you, or inviting her to sit on your lap, or even just if she's sitting next to you, guide her legs so they're draped across you. If you're in bed with a woman that you're already romantically involved with, try wrapping your arms around her and spooning her from behind. And if you want to ignite things further, introduce gentle motion to your bodies, and then pay attention. Does she start moving back? What feels good for you probably feels good for her too. Just pay attention to cues that she's enjoying herself. And when in doubt, always ask. If you found this video helpful, check out some of my other videos, and most importantly, tap that subscribe button so you'll be the first to know when I upload new videos on Thursdays. Touch her. Why does that sound weird? Touch her.